Fall is in the air, and stuff and things. I miss my beer. Hey, Chimmy listeners, welcome back to Chimichanga Superstar Podcast with your host, me, the dude, Christian Barrick. And Brian's dead again, so we brought a stunt double in. Say hi, stunt double.
Hi, I'm Stunt Double.
Also known as Raisin. I love him. And we have guests. We have Jamie Purcell, the creator, author, brain, and penis.
Starring.
Star.
Yeah.
You don't,
I'm everything about better.
He has no stunt cock. He does all of his own. Jimmy freaking Purcell.
Woo, thank you. Glad to be here.
And a fellow podcaster himself, we have Nathan Gonzalez. Welcome back again. Jesus Christ.
I'm from Podex Machina, but I outsource it all to India. So
I can't get rid of you.
Yeah, no, I'm like a bad penny.
I keep trying,
keep getting spent.
I use the cream, and then the doctor says you're gone, and then I come home, and there you are, just sitting on the side of my dick, just growing back.
Do you kind of feel like Podex Machina is kind of like invading right now? I like it. I dig it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The invasion.
Kind of want Nathan to do the introduction.
Bring me your women. Bring me your women and your gold.
Yeah. So I guess we're not really doing this on Monday, so it's a little bit of a change of pace. You're all used to being able to do this, and then there's one more change of pace. We don't have beer.
I
know.
That's why you hear the sirens in the back.
The Kraken wagons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, but fuck it. We got tons of stuff that's been going on.
Butt
We can
fucking.
talk about butt fuck, butt fucking. Now we were just talking about this. And I want to keep the flow going. Just before we started recording, we were talking about the new design of Spider-Man in the comics.
Yeah,
Alex Ross was given permission to finally design Spider-Man, as opposed to here we're gonna pay you a buttload of money to redesign Spider-Man and then not use it like they did in the movies.
Yeah.
So of course they went with it, and I showed you guys the costume. What do you think?
I think it looks awesome.
When you first talked about it, I had a problem against it because I like classic Spider-Man. But seeing it actually happen, I don't know. I kind of dig it.
The way you described it was a lot
It's
worse.
this weird hybrid of classic meets this weird new glowy, and I just don't dig the glowy.
Yeah, the glowy is the thing that's not cool about it. Everything else, like the design is awesome.
Well, the problem is all the other shots that I've seen is, that he's shooting web, and there's glowing web. And I don't want to see a giant green web flying. It looks like he's like shooting freaking from the Ghostbusters thing. Ectoplasm. Yeah. Looks like he's just shooting that from the thing, which would be cool.
Don't cross the webs, man.
Cross the web. How do you? Wait, that makes no sense. How do you not cross the web? That's like how a web is a web.
Spider-Man's just going to keep destroying things like
with every flick of his wrist. Boom!
So he truly is a menace.
Yeah, he's a menace.
Yeah.
Think of it being bad. Think of every atom of you just exploding at once. Okay, so crossing this web is bad. Gotcha. Good note.
He said Dennis the Menace, and now I'm just picturing Peter Parker or Spider-Man showing up at the Daily Bugle. Oh, Mr. Jameson! Dennis!
Oh, that's fantastic. He's got overalls, big red overalls over the spider suit.
He's got a wagon that's the spider.
I'm going to draw for you, Dennis the Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I can dig that. I don't know. It feels like in every comics they try to do something new with the costume, and they eventually they're like, no, let's go back to the original.
It's not the worst redesign I've ever seen, though.
Yeah.
No.
It could be Batman.
Well, did you hear they also redesigned Spider-Man 2099?
How?
It was already crazy.
If you had showed me that, I would have thought that was the Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
With his cape, right?
Yeah. But he still has a denim vest, does he?
Denim vest?
Denim vest?
Where I don't know.
You've never seen that Spider-Man with the denim vest?
The punk Spider-Man from Spider-Verse, where he's got like the.
He's from the future, though, right?
No, he's not from the future. He's from an alternate
you know
universe.
What I'm talking about, right?
You mean the clone one?
Yeah.
Scarlet Spider. It's not a denim vest. It's just a hoodie, and he ripped the sleeves off. Which, by the way, that is my favorite of them all. Okay. Everyone hates me.
You would.
I would indeed.
He's a sucker for denim.
It's not denim. It's a hoodie. I'm a sucker for hoodies.
It's just a hoodie.
It's blue, though, right?
It is blue.
Okay, that's why I thought it was denim.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Thought it was denim.
How dare you?
I thought he was like rocking the Levi's or something.
No.
Nah.
He was promoting Guess jeans.
He's an old Navy Spider?
Yeah. The Gap Spider.
The Gap Spider. Spider Gap.
So you guys do remember Spider-Man 2099, yeah? He's classic. He kind of has the skull.
Spiky.
He's got the webs. They decided, you know what? We're redesigning everything else. Let's go ahead and fuck with this. So I'm going to show you guys what he looks like now.
Okay.
He's got glowy too. All the red glows. He's very Tron. Black.
He's Batman Beyond Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's black
seriously.
on white with glowy red.
Why does he have the gauntlets? He looks like Dove from Hawk from Hawk and Dove.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. They're trying so hard to make everything new because
that's their shtick now. Is instead of what was it before?
Well, hold on. Is it Smack to the Future?
Yeah,
I'm upset about that.
I thought you'd hate that.
Crack to the
I
Future?
think I don't mind it too much.
What was the
design?
DC had their New 52.
No.
What was Marvel's called again?
I think
Marvel Now.
Marvel
So
Now.
this
Isn't a reboot.
It's like
what
all
it's doing
new,
is it's
all
not all new.
different.
It's not all new. Well, that's what they're calling it. But what they're really doing is it's still 616 universe.
Yeah.
But because of the big catastrophe of Secret Wars, they're bringing all these other alternate universes in, kind of like how DC did way back when with the first Crisis.
Yeah.
And like how Power Girl came to be and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a lot of that with Gwen. Spider-Gwen is here. We have Miles Morales is the second Spider-Man. Now
is Gwenpool an actual thing, or is that just fan art?
That is fan art.
Okay.
There is a lady
Deadpool does a lot of crazy shit.
There's a lady Deadpool, which is actually still a female Wade Wilson. Yeah.
But I've seen like pictures. Like I thought I saw like a cover where it was like Gwen
I thought so
Stacy
too.
Deadpool.
But the thing is that Deadpool has the power to do that, to break the fourth wall and bring in the fan art to be in his comic.
Well, that's what's useful about it. Well, the other thing is they're going to be doing a Deadpool different. Now Deadpool is an Avenger.
Okay.
And on top of that, he's also running for mayor of New York.
Sure,
why not?
Ghostbusters did it first.
I don't know. I'd vote for him.
I wouldn't.
I would. I absolutely would.
Your other choice is Donald Trump.
Then
No, he's running for
Deadpool.
president.
In the comics,
Yeah, but no. If he gives me the option of Trump or Deadpool, I think I'd go for Deadpool.
I'd vote for Deadpool no matter who's running because
Gotcha.
you know for a fact how long would he stay in office? How long would that stay?
That would not
he's going to
last.
kill anybody who
Be
opposes
great.
him.
I think they're doing that with Deadpool, and I'm a little curious about why they're making him an Avenger. I think they're just trying to force him into more things.
I'm not really a Marvel guy, so you can tell me anything, and I'd be like, yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah, that sounds right. Well, then let's hop over to DC.
Well, because I was going to say I've been so far removed from comics that anything that happens nowadays.
Yeah,
Like, when
DC's
for
basically
Ghostbusters.
trying to
Yeah,
fuck.
except for Ghostbusters.
DC's trying to fuck all
But
of
when it
all
comes
of our
to like
love.
big name like superhero titles, like when somebody told me that Gordon was Batman, now I was like,
Remy and Robo Bunny.
okay.
Robo Bunny Cop.
But Gordon even commented on it being Robo Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I found out Jimmy told me like the reason because Bruce Wayne comes back and the thing
He's a
has,
store clerk.
Yeah. I'm not even supposed to be here today, Alfred.
Welcome to Big Five Sporting Goods. What can I get you? Can I sell you some justice?
Well, no, he lost all of his memories of his parents dying and becoming Batman and like.
So what, he remembers like being rich.
Well, because he doesn't even remember being rich.
No?
Okay. He doesn't remember being rich because he might remember it from his like childhood, but the idea is that he fell into like a Lazarus pit type dealie, and that was the first time he's ever been in a Lazarus pit. I think as far as the New 52 is concerned. Yeah. And he got healed. All of his emotional scars of his past, of his parents, are healed. Now he doesn't remember it whatsoever. And so Alfred tried to tell him the whole story. He told him about the pain of losing his parents and how upset he is, and showed him photos and whatnot. And he was about to get to talking about the Batcave, and spoiler alert, talking about the Batcave. And he told Alfred, he's like, "No, you can stop right now." And he's like, but there's more. He's like, I bet there is, but this is not me anymore. I mean, I see it, and I can see me, and I can understand where I'd be upset about it, but that's not me anymore, and I don't want to be that person. I just want to be me, who I am right now, and do some good.
I just want to be me.
So he essentially went from Christian Bale Bruce Wayne to Adam West Bruce Wayne?
No, I think it's even worse. I think he went from Christian Bale Bruce Wayne to like Miley Cyrus. I just want to be me. He's walking around with his tits out.
Yeah, but he's doing something good.
So then the Joker's just like, Bruce, what's good?
Yeah.
Actually, no. That's fantastic.
This rich boy's talking about me. Like
talking about me in the press. Bruce, what's good?
I'm looking forward to seeing his son Damian just like kind of like, Dad, why are you such a bitch now?
Yeah.
Which now Damian's super powered.
Is he?
Really?
I lost track of that because like once he died, and I like the characters died.
Yeah, I liked it, but like you'd think that they'd at least give some time. No, the very next arc is Batman brooding and taking his son to like, oh, my son's been kidnapped, and it turns out Ra's al Ghul kidnaps him as a trading. Ra's.
Also, we're ready for the check. Also,
yes,
thank you,
waiter.
Excuse me, I'm gonna jump in here.
Go for it.
It's Ras.
Ras?
It's Ras?
It's an Arabic fucking word. I don't know why you guys have the most retarded.
The guy who created him.
Because fuck you, America.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Denny O'Neil calls him Raish, so I'm going to go with Raish.
Yeah.
But it's Ras Al Ghul.
I believe it. But we're in America.
Okay, fine. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson
okay.
captures the corpse of Damien.
Yeah.
Which is strangely in this time capsule to keep him preserved, because, Batman's fucking obsessed with shit. Yeah. And he just needs one more reason to feel a victim. And he's using the body as a trading, as a bartering tool with the planet Apocalypse, so he can get some special crystal to re-energize the Lazarus Pit.
Sure.
And instead of throwing Damien in the Lazarus Pit and just coming to life, no, now he's like the crystal is like held in his coffin, and the body winds up on Apocalypse. So Batman goes to the Justice League to get this giant suit, which is essentially Spawn's armor.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we made this just in case Apocalypse invades. That way you can have powers too. No, he becomes he can fucking kill Superman with this thing. He becomes Spawn. And every time he uses the suit, every time he uses it to do anything, it eats some of his life force. It takes time away from his life. Spawn just takes that.
It's really weird how like every competing like Bat story has Batman doing some other crazy shit.
I was gonna say, remember the good old days when Batman just fought Catwoman?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because I'm just saying because like
now he just fucks her and goes off like to become an alien.
In a Batman story, Gordon is in the Robo Bunny suit, and I am actually entertained with Gordon having trouble with that because he keeps trying to think of what Batman is and trying to recreate it.
Yeah,
and it's weird because it's like his audience, his view of what Batman is and trying to make it his own, and it's just bizarre, and I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
And it's also, he's battling with the cops because the cops designed the suit. GCPD designed the suit, and they're trying to make it work. I
like how Raisin is now up away from the microphone, and he's just getting snacks and drinks.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What a host! What a host, sir!
But that's what you want to hear on a podcast is people eating.
Yeah. But I like it because
like on my first movie
the
night.
cops tell him, don't worry about investigating that. We'll take care of the investigating. You just be the showman. You take care of the villains and show that you are still that Batman is still in Gotham. And so Gordon's like, right now he's trying to go around them and try to like investigate without them knowing, and so now he's being the vigilante.
So he's more of a poster boy for the police, technically.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. I do kind of like the what they're doing with Superman, how he's quasi-depowered.
Yeah.
He's like, how strong is he now? He's kind of like just he's like
who knows?
Like Luke Cage meets Captain America now at this point, yeah? Which I know I used Marvel to describe a DC character, but I'm just using power levels and stuff, because I dig it. Like, he's an everyman now. In fact, his cape is gone. He just wraps his knuckles up with like shreds of his cape.
Well, weird. They've been doing that. Like, I remember when the New 52 first started, they put him in the jeans and the boots.
Well, that was Action Comics.
Yeah, that was Grant Morrison.
Well, they're trying to make him more relatable, and they're like, fuck it, just put him in the super suit. Which, why did they have to give Superman armor in the first place?
They're making him relatable?
They tried.
Because in New 52, they didn't. Because, in Action Comics, they made him relatable, but his change of the costume was supposed to look more alien. That makes him Kryptonian.
Now they got rid of that.
That's a shtick.
Which, they turned him to Goku. They gave him a new power where he can, like, solar flare. Like, all the solar energy he had stored up just explodes out into a nuclear blast or a solar blast. And he's powerless until he soaks up.
Doesn't Green Lantern wears like a trench coat hoodie now?
Yeah. Yeah, and he doesn't have the ring. He has this gauntlet, which is like a prototype, and it's endless power supply.
Yeah, because he's connected to the source.
See, I was hearing that DC has basically sent out like a letter saying, you guys need to fix this. You guys need to make your characters a little bit more recognizable because we have movies coming out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only one that's recognizable now is Wonder Woman.
Yeah, even though they changed her costume, but she still looks like
Wonder Woman. They're going to go back.
They won't give her a movie.
They gave her a badass animated movie.
Oh my god, they did, yeah.
It's so great. No, it was a few years ago.
2010.
Well, the DC maybe? Animated films are just fantastic.
Well, not all. They were on a hot streak.
Can be.
They were on a hot streak for a while.
Well, okay, so where did they detour? Because I haven't seen all of them. It
depends on who you ask.
I'm catching up still.
Because I still like Dark Knight Returns.
I saw those. The year one was fairly close.
I did not, because I thought the actor,
the voice actor,
Ben McKenzie.
Yeah, that was like Ben McKenzie.
That is Ben McKenzie.
Jim
Gordon from Gotham was Batman in year one.
No,
but Bryan Cranston is Jim Gordon.
Now, have you guys seen the new series? I don't know if it's connected, right?
Gotham?
No.
Okay.
Not Gotham.
No, fuck
There's
that
a
thing.
series, an animated series on Machinima,
Okay.
where they take...
Oh, Gods and Monsters?
Yes, Gods and
That's
Monsters.
one
You
of
mean
those
the movie or the
Elseworld-
TV show?
Yeah,
It's both.
It's just like a movie show thing.
Well,
they,
because
they
there's
have
Gods,
this, they did the shorts to introduce it
Yeah.
initially. They're kind of like
That's
a
what it was.
viral thing.
Okay, because I did see
Yep.
the movie Gods and Monsters, and that
Yeah.
was pretty awesome because that was Bruce Timm coming back, and it
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
You hit Bruce Timm coming back in a bloody, violent rage.
It was great.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts about that, and I've heard that they did it in the comic as well, but I like it that that Kal-El is not born on Krypton. That they just they sent not a spaceship with a baby in it. They sent an incubator to create the baby from their cells.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's just green. The reason why I dig that so much is because that seems so alien. That's not.
It also
human.
explains why he looks human.
Yeah.
No, that's always been the thing that bugs me is why do Kryptonians and every fucking alien race out there look identical to us, meet the same height requirement? They're just suddenly powered like gods.
Not everyone, but a lot of people.
a lot of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Michael Shannon looked a little fucked up. Yeah, he looked a little weird.
I mean,
So-
if you go Martians,
So I want to go around the table. DC only.
yeah.
DC aliens. Who is your favorite DC aliens? We'll start with you, Nathan.
Hell, hold on.
Martian Manhunter.
Mars. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy gets no credit for anything.
And he's so freaking powerful. He's so freaking dedicated.
All I have
Yeah.
to do is go after him with fire.
Yeah, that's true. But still, that's a badass weakness, though, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's got that weakness of fire.
like when you think about like
fire.
the other weaknesses, it's really stupid. Like Superman has a rock and magic. Like magic
Okay, no,
is
I
a
got
little bit
mine.
cooler. But when you think about like his weakness is fire, like fuck, I can't blame him for being weak against fire.
Yeah.
Fire's scary. He's like
I
Frankenstein's
wish he had
monster.
more. I wish he had. Yeah, exactly. I wish he had more of a sense of humor. So that way, as he sees fire, he just like instinctively turns for oh, fire bad.
It just becomes Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Just for the hell of
Frankenstein's
it.
monster.
Frankenstein's monster. Sorry.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
He struck a nerve there, Jimmy.
I did.
Oh my god, he was getting
Yeah.
like
I
red.
didn't know
in
you were
the
so personal.
Yeah, me and the Doc, we go way back.
face. Were you Igor?
I got the lump fixed.
Show me on the monster where he touched you.
Touch my heart.
I'm gonna go with the Green Lantern universe, and I had a hard time deciding on this because at first I was thinking Sinestro because I love Sinestro. I love his idea that it's scary when bad guys are right
What's
a lot of
what's
times.
his race called? Korrigan?
Korrigan.
Korrigan?
I like his whole idea that you can't get peace without fear. You have to control it, and he thinks that he's the ultimate Green Lantern. That he's
Yeah.
always believed
He's
that
just
he's
the ultimate
best.
lantern,
He's the
period.
ultimate
Yeah,
lantern.
the ideal villain that doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
and he wants to bring peace to the universe, and the only way he can do it is
Meanwhile, he
control
hates
people.
Hal for being able to wear every ring.
Yeah. Did you ever read? What was that?
Brightest Night, Brightest Day.
No, it's near the end where I forget what exactly the story arc was called, but it was so tragic. I love Jeff Johns. It was so tragic when Hal asks Sinestro as he was leaving. He's just like, "Were we ever friends?" And Sinestro's like, "Well, that's the tragedy of all this, Hal. I always considered you a friend."
Aww.
And that was the only time he ever called him Hal. He always called him Green Lantern Jordan. I was like, "Oh."
So, is that your answer?
No, my
Okay.
answer is Larfleeze.
Larfleeze. Good call. I like it. Mine.
I love Larfleeze.
Larfleeze feels like he would be perfect in a Tim Burton universe. I'm sorry, I
That would
really
be
think
great.
so.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, Tim Burton should just go make Larfleeze the movie.
In an alternate universe where Andy Serkis could play Larfleeze and do the Gollum voice, like give Gollum like instead of ever doing Gollum, he does Larfleeze and gives Gollum's like personality.
Well, let's
to
be honest.
Larfleeze.
Andy Serkis could play pretty much any role in
I mean, he
reality.
still could, but like I would want him to.
Hell,
do,
he's the main bad guy in the new Star Wars trilogy.
We don't know how
Well,
mean he is.
We'll see.
we'll see.
Yeah.
That's what they're alluding to.
We
at
don't know
least.
what role he.
But they did Larfleeze in the animated Green Lantern TV show. By
Yes, they
Bruce
did.
Timm, and I
Yes,
thought
they
that was
did.
pretty good.
Andy Serkis did.
No,
No.
they did Larfleeze.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say I thought
liked-
that was like D. Bradley Baker. Or
Yeah,
something
and I
like
liked his voice of Larfleeze.
Yeah.
I liked it not being too much Gollum, but be more horse, and it was
Yeah.
just fun.
Yeah.
And they have, speaking of Tim Burton, they
Yeah.
do have a Larfleeze Christmas comic.
Do they
Here's
really?
about Santa.
Oh my god, they do.
Come
I
on.
forgot about that. That's right. All the presents have to be his.
It would be perfect for Tim Burton.
So let's move over to
Yeah.
Bryant's stunt double. Do you have a favorite DC alien?
No, I was just gonna go for Martian.
There we go.
Martian.
We have a winner because
John.
that's.
I didn't know it was a competition.
Yeah, I didn't think it was competition.
Well, no, it's always a
this is
competition
just-
if two
yeah.
people agree on one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So now that the table is decided that Martian Manhunter is the ultimate,
You're
we can leave it at that.
excommunicated.
But I actually do want to. I don't understand why Martian Manhunter doesn't have a Green Lantern ring, because
Oh,
how
he
much?
would not do that.
No.
You think he just
Because
rejected
the Green Lanterns failed his planet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I completely
He
forgot.
would never trust the Green Lanterns.
Okay, now then, so this is Chimmy, so let's ask the real questions that matter. Which alien race in any comic reality would you want to fuck?
I knew that was coming.
Well, come on, I'm predictable. I know for a fact I'm predictable, but let's be real. That's what we want to hear.
Do Kryptonians count?
I was about to say.
Oh,
Kryptonians.
my pelvis.
No, I think
Yeah, you're right.
No, no.
Well,
That
on
just-
Krypton.
that
On
makes me-
Krypton.
Seriously, no. I know exactly who Nathan would want to bang, and I don't remember. I don't know the name of the race.
Thanagarian Snarebeast?
No. It's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
The
no,
purple
he's talking
chicks.
He's talking about DC, though.
Oh, I thought you
No,
said any
I said
comic.
any comic.
Any
Oh,
comic.
did?
Any
Yes.
comic.
Oh,
Yes,
any.
the purple women from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I don't know what he has about them,
Oh, boy.
but every time he's at Guardians of the Galaxy, he's like, "Yeah, that them."
Purple
Oh,
ones.
boy.
huh?
He's got a thing for future chicks.
Fuchsia chicks. I want to go back to that future.
He's like, "Do your people have elbows?" Yes. Nathan's on this.
Now, when you mentioned Kryptonians, I just immediately went to that scene that comic with Invincible where he got raped by the female the Vitruments or whatever they're called.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
There's a female one of his kind, and she like forces him onto like this giant rock, and she rips his clothes off, and she forces herself
mate?
on him to mate with him. Yeah, with
Okay.
and she's like, "Put a baby in me." He's like, "No, put a baby in me." She's beating the crap out of him. They're like in a crater in the earth, just tearing the earth apart.
Is this a
And-
Superman story?
No, this is Invincible.
Okay.
From
Gotcha.
Image
Oh,
Comics.
Kirkman, yeah.
Kirkman, yes.
So,
Well,
yeah,
of
I
course,
wouldn't know.
Kirkman would
Kirkman goes
obviously
places.
write this.
Yeah.
So when you thought that, I just kept thinking of, because he looks like his pelvis was demolished. I keep thinking like Snoo to a new like
Snoo.
super level.
Yeah.
Snooper lover.
Snooper Snoo.
I don't know. I like the idea of banging a chick that can be anything. So
okay.
I don't want to vote Martian, but any character that can transform.
So you'd
Any
fuck Ditto.
shapeshifter, huh?
You'd fuck Ditto.
Yeah. I would.
There are Pokemon comics. There are Pokemon comics.
You'd fuck the alien from Galaxy Quest?
Yes.
As long as they can, it would be awful if their thing malfunctioned.
Yeah.
Because then I'm stuck with that octopus thing, and I don't want
Like,
that.
Yeah, you're not
If you had a few extra holes and orifices, possibly.
No.
What's
No,
the actor's name?
not your
Tony
thing.
Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Monk, for taking one for the team.
Yeah. For taking one for the team, that guy gave that movie all of his best material and loved it.
Every performance he's ever had,
Yeah.
he gives it a lot of passion.
Yeah, he does.
Unfortunately, the last time we saw him was Splinter, so whatever.
I don't know about
Oh,
we.
yeah.
I didn't see him as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you avoided that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good call.
You got around to it? You saw it? Because it was on Netflix.
It was on Netflix. What
Yeah.
can I
You saw it, huh?
I don't like it.
Is that why your comics have been more bitter lately?
Sure.
It's like finding out your friend.
No, I'm just being older.
This is like finding out your
So-
friend got a
so I
blowjob from a guy.
Yeah.
So now
It's
mentally
like,
you're
there's
about.
nothing wrong with that. It's just like, wow, you just did it, huh? You just watched it. You just made it happen.
So if you're
Good.
getting older, that means mentally at this point you're what, like 92?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that explains you. The pants are getting higher on the waist,
Yeah.
Or no, on the torso at least. They're below.
You're
your
Joaquin
nipples.
Phoenix and Hurt.
I'm always sucking in air just like to look macho.
So jumping off, since we've been on for like a half hour on comics alone. Have you guys seen the trailer for Hardcore?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
We could watch it right now.
No, we're not
no,
going to do that.
not on the
No,
podcast.
obviously not.
I heard about it.
Um,
Isn't that the first person
Full
thing?
for person, yeah.
Yeah.
They got Sharlto Copley.
Uh-huh.
He's
I love that
But
guy.
they kill him off in the trailer, though.
He's playing like 5
Spoiler.
fucking roles.
Oh, really?
He's playing like almost every role.
Oh,
You
that's
can't say
interesting.
spoiler to a trailer.
Yeah.
In the trailer,
Then you must have really hated the Terminator Genesis trailer.
we'll go back in time. Oh my god, what?
No, that's not even the spoiler.
No.
No, the real spoiler is the bad guy,
Yeah.
and then they go,
Okay.
and then they go to
Don't.
another thing,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
they do the thing,
Be vague.
and
'cause
then the arm thing.
I avoided
He's
this
still
trailer.
relatively
I avoided this
interested.
trailer just so I can see this movie.
Oh, okay.
You haven't
So
seen it
good
yet.
thing you didn't hear
I haven't
me.
seen Nathan warned me about this trailer. He said, "Hey, have you seen the new trailer for Terminator Genesis?" I was like, "No." He's like,
Don't.
"Avoid it like the plague if you want surprises, because they put something in the trailer that I think they should have saved."
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil one thing for you.
Oh,
I'm
why?
sorry. Arnold kills Dumbledore.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah, he
He made the unbreakable.
that's
vow.
what they did in the book.
Yeah.
Come on.
I will do it for the boy.
No, when I saw the trailer, I had to look,
Draco.
And then he slept with Ganondorf.
sweet.
Sure.
Ganondorf.
Yeah.
There.
Villain from Zelda.
That's right. I was like, Gandalf?
I was going for Gandalf, but then it's...
and it became the villain.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's funny. That's funny.
But the rig that they filmed this movie on, Hardcore, it looks like something like you know the mask that he got, the muzzle that Mad Max had to wear?
Yeah.
It looks like that with GoPros strapped to it. It looks just creepy. I'd be afraid of actually more than that, it looks more like the thing from Saw. The girl who had the thing that rips her jaw open.
Yeah.
It looks like this poor guy's like, if you film this scene wrong, we're gonna rip your fucking head off with this thing. Just click, clunk, new actor.
Is it supposed to be in real time as well?
It's all real time, and it's still going to be clipped together, but
sure
they're going to be
can
trying to do
that.
one solid stream, just like they do in the YouTubes.
Yeah,
But
or
it's
in
supposed-
Birdman.
Yeah, exactly.
Birdman, Children of Men. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, for the entire 2-hour movie, though.
Yeah.
I got another interesting one for you.
What's that?
There's a movie made by the same people who made the Binding Elbows. It's
Binding
banned.
Elbows?
Yeah, they do basically action videos
Okay.
from first person perspective, and they're making a whole movie from a first person perspective.
See, that's the thing
The
about
acting
this
art.
hardcore movie. It's like it seems
Is that
like,
the hardcore movie?
that's
Yeah.
probably,
Possibly.
I think that's what we're talking about.
I'm talking about the hardcore movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say
think so.
because these
Holy
guys
shit!
are like.
What a coincidence! We did not know. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because these guys are
I
priding
didn't
themselves
know.
like this is like the first person movie, but that's the thing is
It's
it
not.
seems like it would.
It's not. I saw Doom.
But
It
it
was
is
horrible.
interesting.
Yeah,
But that wasn't all. That wasn't.
that was the
really
end
first
credits.
person.
That was the end credits.
Not the end credits. That was actually
That was
the
the
big action
action
scene.
sequences.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did this
But
one
it
long
It
scene.
wasn't the full movie.
Yeah, it was
This will be the
like
first full
5-minute
movie.
long thing, and that was it. This is an entire movie shot from the.
See, that's the thing. It's like it seems like it would only work in a small dose. Like it would probably get
It would
old.
get-
I know.
really
I
fast.
agree with you,
It would be
but
an exhausting movie to watch.
But I do think that this
Lots
is
of vomit
because
all over the place.
because we haven't had this before. I'm still gonna want to go see it.
the
in
closest
theaters.
we've had was Cloverfield.
Oh god.
That's true.
Essentially, this movie though, the problem I have with this movie is that it's just a glorified found footage movie.
What this is to me, this is kind of a proof that things like YouTube are picking up pace to the point to where they're just sifting through the internet to find new ideas, and then whenever they get funding for it, they're just like, sure, fucking do it. We'll put this on.
Because
for
this
you."
was very
And see-
independent. It was like
Yeah.
Kickstarted and
Kickstarter.
stuff. Yeah.
And see, I do know Biting Elbows videos, right? The rest of them are all like really awesome and well shot.
and
But they're like
lots
10
of
minutes
lots
long,
of titties,
right?
lots
They
of
are
murder.
only,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes,
They're like 10 minutes
15.
long.
I don't know. Just the fact that they got Copley to play like everyone in it, including some weird hippie in a thong in an afro.
Was that him too?
That was him too.
Oh my god.
And I think the albino like psychic bad guy is him, and I know that he's playing multiple roles in this movie.
Okay, because I was like, because I remember hearing he was in the movie, and it made me interested. But then they killed off one of his characters, I guess, in the trailer. So I was like, oh, okay, there went my interest for this movie even more.
Nope, he's in all of it.
It's
No.
weird because I don't want to see the movie. I don't want to see the trailer because I'm not good with first person.
So
anything.
he's like
So-
Tom Hanks in the Polar Express.
So then I would
Yeah.
suggest watching one of their old videos to
Okay.
get an idea for it.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I think this is something better in short bursts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because we haven't had this before, I am going to see it in theaters.
Go
it would
for
be
it.
But if this
interesting.
becomes a thing, I know for a fact that this becomes a thing, and they start doing it in 3D first person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a bag with me. I'm gonna fill it, and every barf bag I fill, I'm gonna come right to their studio and be like, "This is
This is for you.
This is on you.
You deserve this.
I got some timestamps.
You've earned this.
I
Congratulations."
don't think this is an idea that's going to take off. Like, even if this movie makes a ton of money,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be.
I don't think it's
"All right,
gonna
every
take-
movie's got to be
It
first
will on.
person."
I
it
don't
will
think
on
it's
their opening weekend.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it might get a sequel.
Oh, I'm sure it will
Imagine
because
it could get a sequel.
gimmick things like this do get sequels, and then it burns out. But at the same time, you also get the low budget rip-off attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it seems like the kind of movie you go to Comic-Con and you see promoted in a little booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of really bad things movie-wise, Tommy Wiseau.
Oh
We
my
all
God.
know him, yeah?
Are you
Yep.
are you talking about the Fantastic Four thing?
Yeah.
I talked about that on the last episode of my show too. Yeah.
Okay, you need to explain this.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Tommy Wiseau is the director, writer, and actor from The Room.
And writer.
And
So-
writer, and creator,
and
and...
actor.
And everything.
Well, let's go back through it again.
Yeah. Oh, and the writer, he's wrote it.
Yeah.
He wrote it.
And he co-produced it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he acted, I believe.
He
Any
made
actor.
the screenplay. I think.
I think he was the director too.
But he saw the Fantastic Four movie, the new one,
And
and
somebody interviewed him and they said, like, how do you feel about it? Do you think it's getting like too much heat? Like, is it that bad of a movie?
yeah, and he says that he wants to direct the next one, and oh my god, he actually, I hate to admit this, I think that would be great.
It would be amazing.
Because of how bad this
So
new Fantastic Four is, if they decide to go with, let's make it worse.
Anything besides this looks like it could be an improvement.
Can I also say,
I'd
if
actually watch it. And that's
what if they
awful.
just
I
remade
would
the
watch
room
it.
with the Fantastic Four characters?
You're tearing me apart, Sue!
Exactly.
No, you're literally tearing me apart. Stop.
I think the only thing worse than that is if you both
hi,
wanted to
Ben.
make it.
I hate you all.
If he
Go
made,
fuck yourselves.
let's have him make Fantastic
No,
Four
he
2.
wouldn't. You saw that video.
Yeah, he's
made,
not
right?
making movies.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I don't know about making movies, but he like hates the idea of like superhero,
Oh, right, yeah.
Hollywood big budget.
Stupid Marvel movies.
Yeah, you go fuck yourselves. You go
Probably
fuck
would.
yourselves.
He apparently wants to make. Oh, what's the new? He wants to make. Oh no, he wanted to make. He's mad because he wanted to make the Hitman reboot.
What if his like
And they
torture
refused-
porn movie like
Yeah,
sequels
they refused to let him have it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm so glad they didn't because.
Because clearly he has a good track record with video game movies.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
Because
man.
he did Alone in the Dark, didn't he?
No, he didn't
That's
do that
Uwe
one.
Ball.
That's what we're
That's
talking
what we're
about.
talking about.
So-
No, I thought you were still talking about
Tommy Wiseau? No, we're
No,
not.
we moved on to
switched
Ball.
Ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
I
he
didn't
did
hear
Alone
it.
in the Dark?
yeah, he did.
Because I know he did House of the Dead.
He
He
did
also
House of the
did
Dead.
Ball.
He did
Blood
Postal.
Rain.
Which, oh my god,
Blood Rain.
Postal.
Oh my
Postal
God.
got
He did
so
Blood
much.
Rain?
He did
Yeah,
Blood
he
Rain.
did the first one.
He did. Oh, he just did.
Oh,
the
and
first one. I
then
thought he
he
did the
did-
sequel
he
as
did
well.
This
In
the
the Name of
sequel.
the King.
The two. There's a two. No, did he do Name of the King?
Yeah, which is based on like I don't think it's a video game, but it's like
D&D. It's like a
or something.
tabletop book.
Yeah.
No, he did the first Blood Rain. I think the second, and then the third one. The second one I think was in like Wild West, and then the third one was just literally they got a porn star to kill some Nazis and then have lesbian sex twice. That was the third movie entirely.
Well, now I might have to watch the third
Yeah.
one.
I literally
Yeah.
just spoiled the entire film for
Yeah,
me.
but I like
blue
both
is
those
the
things.
warmest color.
So,
Killing Nazis and lesbians. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just like.
but the thing about Uwe
Sold.
Ball, apparently he's getting better.
No.
Like his movie.
No.
But
How do you get
No.
better?
like he's still
not
bad,
getting worse.
but he's better than how he was, which makes his movies boring. Like they
Okay.
become boring because he's fixed some of the stuff.
Oh.
You know what? I want him to do like do what Lucas did and go back to his old shitty movies and do like a high def like remake and have like everything explodes, have like a ring.
Howard the Duck.
Special edition of Blood Rain.
Like randomly have like just random things flying off in the background.
CG music video.
That's,
exactly.
That's the problem with big name directors is that they have careers that like M. Night Shyamalan's new movie I hear is so mediocre that it is the best thing he's done in years.
Thank
like-
God.
Like it's not great, it's not good, it's just mediocre that you enjoy how mediocre it is. Like,
Yeah.
the most you come out of it is going, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
But then we have actors like Favreau. Favreau, anything he's directed, I've been really happy with. He's great with casts. He's great with characters, which makes me
The
wonder.
guy created the Marvel universe.
Yeah, he gets no credit for it.
He doesn't get enough credit. Him, Robert Downey Jr., and Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige takes all the credit, but
Kevin Feige takes all the credit. Everyone
Jon
gives.
Favreau really launched that ship.
Yeah, and I can't remember. Did he tell Tom Cruise no, or did they just?
No, Jon Favreau was the one who fought for Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
He was the one who's like, I won't do it if you guys want to.
Now, isn't he the one doing the new Jungle Book, Kevin Feige?
Yes, he is.
I'm not. Yeah,
Jon Favreau.
Jon
Fabs.
Favreau. Sorry, not Kevin Feige. I almost did that. I almost gave away again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
giving
'cause
all
I,
your.
I know they're doing two different Jungle Book movies.
Yeah, one with a circus, right?
What?
Isn't Andy Serkis that's doing the?
Oh,
the one?
okay, yeah. I was like in a circus, like
No, sorry. Andy Serkis is doing the other one.
Yeah, that's the creepy sequel where they capture Mowgli and put him in a circus.
That's awful.
You know for
I
a fact
would
that would
watch
happen.
that.
It would have
I would
happened.
watch that.
I fuck clowns. I don't want to watch anything with clowns. It's funny because I
It,
originally
it wouldn't be a clown. It would actually he'd be in one of those like weird.
Yeah, but there would be circuses
he-
there.
But no,
There'd be clowns there.
He'd be grabbed and then they'd take him to a German circus where all it
By
is
a
like they're
clown.
just gonna like do like erotic like weird shyster
It's
shit.
vaudeville circus.
I'd still think that I would be too worried about just a random clown being there. I went to a burlesque show and there was a clown. I didn't even know, like, the clown eventually did have a performance, but I looked up, I was just like drinking and blah blah blah. Oh, look, boobs, yeah. And I look, and right there I had a perfect angle to like the backstage area where they're the side, and just in the
just a
clown,
clown.
there's a fucking clown being low lit by the backstage lights. And he was just like looking straight at me, and I was like, this is my nightmare. There went all the fun of this burlesque show.
So if we had Voldemort here and then we just like randomly put painted a red nose on him and gave him wily red curly hair, would you just fucking flip out?
Well,
doing the red nose would not be scary until you brought in the hair. Because like,
and the blue diamond eyes and all that jazz.
Because like it's weird. Clown fear is weird because like, okay, so at a completely going off topic of the circus and what Favreau, Not Scary Farm, they took away the clown maze, and I was like, that's bummer. And people ask me like, why are you okay with the clown maze? I'm like, well, because I like getting scared. I pay money to Not Scary Farm to scare me. Come on, I want the clown maze. But they have like little punk kids with clown makeup to be like clowns on urban clowns. I was like, that's not scary. You're just like assume like a villain of a group on what's it called, the Warriors, a clown gang.
Come on, Warriors.
Yeah.
Bling, bling. There was because we're getting so close to.
What's that from?
Yeah, I have
the Warriors.
Is that actually?
Yeah,
it's a movie. Yeah,
I'm foreign, so a lot of these things.
Which is great. I think
it was written by Tommy Wiseau.
I just want to touch on this one. I love how you're foreign and you're a perfect replacement for Bryant on these events because Bryant, all these things still go over his head, and he's not foreign.
He has no excuse.
I'm just like, I'm not sure what these are.
You just say you have a lot less oh yeah, and your laughter is not as big. That's it. That's the only difference.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If someone once told me that I should do a drinking game for the podcast, and every time Bryant says oh yeah should be the first one, I said there would be no sober people in America.
You should do a movie night where you listen to one of the podcasts.
I don't like my podcast. I put the single most overrated podcast on the internet, so I'm never going to listen to my podcast and expect to enjoy it.
You should do a horror movie night where someone forces you to listen to your podcast.
That makes me think about something that Jimmy mentioned. There is actually a group, I think, in Northern California. I have to do the research on these people at some point, but they have this like a true horror house. What they do is they take this horror.
Yeah, I heard whorehouse too. I was like, what makes a true
a Jewish lady? It's a whorehouse. Look how she's dressed.
The whore.
But for this place, you have to sign a waiver, and you go into this place.
Wait.
These people are allowed to grab you by the throat and throw you around, put you in a cage, and put bugs down in this cage in your face. They're allowed to spit blood in your face. They're allowed to take a fake chainsaw that has these little extra things, those spark chainsaws that'll actually just cause sparks, not cut anything. Yeah. Put it on the cage right in front of your face. They're allowed to dunk you and submerge you under a thing of water and drag you through pig's blood and intestines and stuff like that for 2 hours.
While you jerk off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I keep remembering the times in my life I actually was scared. And I watched this video. It's just horrendous videos. People just being like, yeah, no, I don't ever get scared. I love these things. And then you see them in this thing, and they're covered in pig's blood. And there's someone, one of the actors is dressed as a violent, murderous clown and spitting in the guy's face. She's like, you're gonna die. Are you ready to die? Are you ready? And the guy who was like acting like the big tough guy was actually crying, I want out! Because he's in like an electrical chair with a cage over his head.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I remember the last time I got really scared. I was at a one of these.
I was in line at the bank.
Exactly.
I can tell you the last time I was scared, but go on.
And this person was sitting there just like, oh yeah, that's funny. And this wall drops.
Yeah.
And then you just see the plastic thing, and they inflate automatically. The sink closes in. My only real thing is if I could be in an enclosed space with light, I'm fine. The moment I'm in an enclosed space and there's no light, I'm freaking out. Mm-hmm. So I'm surrounded on both sides by this big black inflated wall. I cannot move, and I'm literally punching my way out just to get out. I feel like I just punched out of a giant black vagina.
Yeah.
I get out, and some guy grabs me and said, now do you feel scared? And I socked the guy in the head. And I was like, don't you ever fucking do that to me again. And then everyone just kind of came in and like broke me off. I was like, oh, fuck you. I flipped. I lost it because I had no idea if I'd ever get out again. I don't know what happened.
Fight or flight, man.
It just clicked. And I'm just like, I'll kill you. You put me in a black vagina. I'll kill you.
The last time I was scared was at Not Scary Farm. It was last year. Mm-hmm. And so I was going through this like trick-or-treat maze, and for the most part, it was pretty boring. It was pretty cheap, and I didn't really give a shit. And I walked past this one monster, and the monster was a ghost, and it was in the sheet with the 3 holes, the eyes, and the mouth, and he was just like wiggling, and I started laughing. I was busting up about how stupid that costume was, and I was walking, and I continued to look behind me to see this stupid costume, and when I finally turned back around a corner comes was the epitome of everything I'm terrified about clowns. He just showed up, and I was not prepared for it. It was not Clown Maze. It was not... He did not belong in this themed
It was
maze.
just an anything goes maze.
Anything goes maze, and I did not expect to see a fucking clown. And he just showed up, and my knees forgot what they were supposed to do, and I just dropped. Like,
Oh god. I don't think I've ever been scared that I just fell. That sounds
Yeah.
like a horrifying
That's
experience.
why
awful.
I'm never gonna go there. I'm never gonna go to these
Okay,
horror things.
because
Oh my
usually,
God, they're fantastic.
Usually, when I expect a clown coming, I just clamp up.
Yeah.
I don't talk. I don't scream. I just stay still. They'll walk away. I just picture clowns being T-Rex. I just like if I don't do anything, they won't follow me. But they do follow you.
See,
See, there was this one. I went to the spooky house at Six Flags,
Yeah.
right? Spooky house.
I'm so scared.
And it wasn't scary at all. But then there's this one area I'm like, oh my god, this could be really terrifying.
Yeah.
Right, where it's just darkness, where you see nothing. There's smoke, and you're walking forward. You can't
a
see
big black
anything,
vagina.
I was
Right.
gonna say, and then there's Christian stuck in this big
And then
black
Christian.
bubble.
See
Punching.
Christian on the side.
Just punching people.
I'm like, oh my, this could be really terrifying if someone tried to run past or
Yeah.
someone tried to. Then they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
And I came out, I'm like, I'm really disappointed.
A waste of just darkness.
Yeah.
A
It was
dark
a waste.
void.
Because I think, like, when you give that suspicion that something is there, but
Yeah.
you're not sure, but you know it's there and it's fucking with you, I think that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Right? Just in the darkness, the unknown, and the mystery of that. For example, during The Conjuring, the entire movie wasn't... I thought it was made really well.
I love
It
that
wasn't
movie.
scary. Yeah, it was
I was
great.
scared. I was scared.
I wasn't until one point.
Yeah.
There's only one point where I got legitimately terrified of it, which is where they're in the bedroom
Yeah.
and the kid is staring at the corner, right? Just terrified.
Oh, when the
out of her
string is
mind.
into the closet? Is that what you're talking about?
No, not in the closet.
Okay.
Like it's behind the door,
Yeah.
right? She's staying with her sister,
Yeah.
and only she can see something in the corner. The sister goes up to the dark corner, right? And she's like, "Don't move, it's behind you," and you can't see anything, and she can't see anything, and nothing is shown.
Yeah.
Right, that's the only point where I got really scared because I'm like, holy shit, there could be something there.
Those moments are just great.
That's
Yeah.
the fear of what you don't see.
Yeah.
It works really well.
It works really well because your imagination's doing the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's what we do. We fill in the blanks. We have to. We're compelled to.
Yeah.
Every one of us. We fill in the blanks. And if
So-
if we're supposed to be scared of this thing, if you don't have enough to go on, you fill it in with everything you're scared of the most.
yeah.
And if you're high enough, you're probably gonna trip balls like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's Donald Trump's hair.
That is the most terrifying thing.
That's pretty terrifying.
See, but then the problem with that movie is that as soon as they showed the witch,
Yeah.
she just looked like a crazy cat lady to me.
Yeah, but I hate the clap. I hate the clap. No,
clap was
not only the STD, but
No, I don't know. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it too.
yeah, I hate it too. But I'm talking
That
about like the ghost when they had the whole
That was
clap
pretty
inside.
great too. Yeah.
Even in the trailer, that was spooky. I was scared.
You know, am I the only one disappointed that the new Pennywise movie is not looking so well?
I haven't looked.
I was
It's
actually
a new
excited.
remake.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
because the remake that they're doing, it looked like they were going to go somewhere with it.
Uh huh.
They were going to be
Because
doing.
they lost the director.
They
right?
lost the director, and they also lost the writer.
Really?
Yeah, just recently because they got going again. They're going to get a new director, and they lost the writer. All of them now.
See, now I was wondering what direction they were going to go with that movie because so I my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, but when we were dating, she made me watch it, and that was just awful.
Watch it.
I hate it. But the scariest parts was when he was being a clown. When he went to like full monster mode, he got less scary. It's
Okay.
when he's cranking the thing and making the jokes in the
Yeah.
library. I hate that.
I agree with you there because at that point when he started doing monster-ish stuff,
Yeah.
it's like Nightmare on Elm Street to me.
Yeah.
When Freddy Krueger is just Freddy Krueger and you know he can get you, that's when I'm scared.
Yeah.
But whenever he does the weird transformations and he's
Yeah.
all kill mode, it's like, okay, I'm not afraid of you now.
I'm not afraid of it.
Just
becomes a
end
slasher.
it. Just
Yeah.
do it. Just kill her.
Just your silhouette coming down the hallway to me is bad.
yeah.
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 There's
why-
a movie, there's an indie movie that was coming out called Clown, just Clown.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
see it.
Well, here's the premise, and this will probably
Okay.
freak you out.
Clown Falls.
A father is
If you get too scary in this description, I might walk away. Just heads up.
okay.
Okay.
So we have it here. Let's see how this goes. Everyone.
All right.
A father is throwing a birthday party for his son and hires a clown. Clown couldn't show up, so he goes down into the basement and finds this old chest. In it, he finds this old, like, Raggedy Ann style wig, and he finds a little leathery rubber nose.
I have heard of this.
I heard that.
And yeah, he puts it on. Have you seen the trailer?
I'm not going to see the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would I see the trailer?
So he put so for the audience now, since we started
Okay.
already, he puts the nose on and he puts the wig on, and the wig won't come off, the nose won't come off. The wife actually has to take like pliers and clamps and rip it off, and then the tip of his nose comes off, so his tip of his nose is now red and bulbous too, and he's trapped in this clown costume. And it turns out that the nose was an actual piece of an old demon that looked kind of clownish, that would collect children. And so now this guy's slowly transforming into this clown demon. And you can't see what this thing's looking like the entire trailer except for this super quick flash. And you see that he's straight up, like in most movies, they're not going to murder the children. They're going to, kill the
save the
adults.
children.
No, he's straight
Depends
up
on how indie it is.
He's straight up in a ball pit and in like one of those McDonald's play places, like murdering kids. You've seen like blood just flowing down the slide into the ball pit. He's murdering and eating children. And then they do this quick flash and he's like, "Come on downstairs, Billy. How's my favorite buddy?" And all of a sudden, rah, he's like the freakiest looking clown on the freaking planet.
Not seeing it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about
I'm
demon
gonna see
trailers
that
that
shit.
look good though. That Krampus movie.
Yes!
God.
That looks fun as shit.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
looking forward to that movie.
And they got a great cast for that.
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
right?
It's
I don't
a
know
great
about this.
balance of horror and comedy that I can't
Yeah.
wait for.
Yeah, it's like it looks totally tongue in cheek, but then like there's the moments that are funny, like they seem funny, but then the scary.
It looks
parts,
like-
But
Yeah.
his little helpers remind me of like Puppet Master, really good
Yeah.
old age, like really.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it.
yeah, it looks really fun.
I like how the first like quarter of the trailer looks like it's gonna be another shitty
Yeah.
holiday film, like
Yeah.
a family. Oh, they come
Ensemble
together.
cast. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
What's to eat? Oh, I guess I'll have
Raisin,
beer.
you're saying you don't know anything about this?
No, I have no idea.
After we're done with the podcast, we're going to show you.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna show you.
There's one other movie that I really want to watch, so don't. And I've been told like it has.
There's
the
only
ultimate
one
spoiler.
movie? That's it?
the
Only one movie.
spoiler.
Only one movie that you really want to watch.
Yeah.
Cabin. Well,
Showgirls.
yes.
Cabin
no.
in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Phenomenal
Oh
movie.
God! Like
So I haven't
don't
seen
know
it.
the
gross,
twist of that
so
movie?
gross.
I don't know the twist
Then
yet.
don't look at the cover.
Yeah.
Exactly.
man.
All I know is that there's like a cabin in the sky.
Going completely
Right.
blind. Yeah.
And unfortunately, like I saw I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I was just looking through. Oh, look, really cool cosplay. And it's like sugar plum thing from Cabin. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna continue.
Yeah. No.
So I didn't see anything
it's
about
not that
it.
big
If
of a
you-
twist though, because
It's a big twist if you don't
It's
know
a
it.
huge twist if you don't know it.
Okay, so
like the rest of the movie relies on that. Twist.
Yeah.
My sister ruined it for me, and I was pissed.
Uh huh.
But oh my God!
So,
So
don't.
when you eventually see it, you have to get a friend rent it for you, and don't see the cover because the cover when I first saw it because I didn't know about the twist. I knew about the premise, but then the cover spoiled it like a motherfucker. It showed you every detail about what that meant, what the
Yeah.
twist meant. So don't look at the cover. You have to get a friend to put in a DVD for you.
Luckily, I got it.
You got it?
You got it? Cool.
Great.
There you
You
go.
should see it. It's a
There
great
you
movie.
go.
But we didn't talk about Jungle Book though.
No, we started to talk
about
about the
John
director.
Favreau.
Yeah.
I'll say though, there's one other thing.
What's
I
that?
really want to see a horror movie where there's no like back premise, right? They just find like just some people rent an apartment. It's a completely normal apartment. It's not buried over anything. Just a normal ass fucking apartment where there's nothing creepy about it, but it just get haunted to shit, right?
I'm sure that's
For
been
no-
done.
I'm sure that's
Like,
been done.
for
Yeah.
no reason, because there's always a reason.
Well, that's not
Oh
scary.
no!
Because
Okay,
there's also
so
security
there's a
reason.
reason. There's a reason in the sequels.
Yeah.
Because in the first movie, they get haunted for no reason.
Yeah.
And because even like Poltergeist,
Yeah.
the idea of being over an Indian burial ground
Yeah.
came in the sequel.
Did it really?
Okay.
I believe so. I think so.
I thought that the little spirit lady found out that it was a burial ground. Said,
Yeah,
"Yes,
she's
there are
they,
spirits
yeah,
in-"
and they actually had them coming up
Oh
out
wait,
of the pool and
yeah.
everything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one was the Indian
The
burial
sequel
ground.
is actually
the
when
second
they
one
had
is when
the
they talk
pilgrims.
about the priest
Yeah,
and
the
the priest.
pilgrims, yeah.
That's when they brought in the priest as being the demon, the poltergeist that's attacking that little girl.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
reason. Yeah, you're right.
But see-
the first one was the Indian burial ground.
But see, like, I understand why they put it in the movies.
Yeah.
But I feel like it, like, detracts from the horror because it gives you an out.
Oh, now we can see what's going on. That's fine. Excuse, no,
Not that.
Even
they do have
even
some. They do,
Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal
It started
Activity,
out
yeah.
scary, just haunting for no reason.
Yeah.
And then now there's a
now there's
They
like
went into the
so
backstory
many
of the
like
sisters.
us with the witches,
Yeah.
the bloodlines,
Yeah, see,
blah, 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 blah.
When you have no reason behind it, once you're done with the movie, you have no escape. You can't be like, well, they're dumb. They chose a haunted house.
One of
or
my-
they're dumb. They
Yeah, I
go to
get
this
you.
area.
One of my favorite scenes of that franchise is I think in the third one where they have the Xbox Kinect and they show the infrared, which is a real thing. If you turn infrared
Yeah.
camera on the Xbox
Yeah.
Next, you see the dots everywhere,
Yeah.
and then randomly you just see this body just moving, the dots moving, and there's no one there. It's a creepy moment because you're watching kids playing on an Xbox Connect for like several scenes, and you never get the thought of something happening, and then you kind of get this one scene where you see like a lump on the couch, wondering, and then all of a sudden it just stands up and starts walking. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? First thing you see is, oh my god, I'm dead.
So Jungle Book.
Whoa,
Jungle Book.
Oh my god. Please one.
Oh my god, Jungle Book.
Big animals in the jungle.
Big animals in
So
the
big
jungle.
animals.
Big
are
CGI.
terrifying.
Lots of CGI.
Little boy.
with non-CGI
I want to
Mowgli.
see the special features of the filming because I just want to see. I just think it'd be funny to see a little boy in just a tiny room. That must have
Now,
been really.
first
affordable.
off, is this an actor, or did they just get like a little boy, put him in a red diaper, and just put him in a green room and say, just do shit?
I don't
But
know.
good luck.
I don't know.
That'd be fantastic.
I know they
Yeah.
brought that kid to D23, so I assume he's got like. I'm sure it's his first movie, but
Yeah,
he's
but if they
probably-
don't even give him any real lines, just let him run around in a blue.
Yeah, that would
room.
remind me of how they did. What's the little girl from Monsters Incorporated? They just followed her under the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great if that's how they did the whole movie. They just had some kid wandering on the green screen, pooping his little red diaper.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this is good. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got a hell of a cast.
Guys,
That's
hell
the
of
thing,
a
though,
cast.
is
I
like
wish-
you watch this movie, it's intense and it's majestic and it's like mystifying and it's so grand and like
Yeah. When they show
why
the
it's-
images of like the darkest parts of the jungle, that's
right.
scary.
But
Yeah.
then this is a movie that also has Christopher Walken and Bill Murray in it.
Yeah, which I think someone read my Christmas list.
A lot of people keep complaining that Goodman isn't playing Baloo in this.
Maybe he's
That
in
would
the
be a
other
good
one.
mix.
Well, no, he was in the animated sequel. I think he was in the animated sequel.
He's been in the animated
He's been
sequel,
Baloo.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's pissed because he was so perfect. I was like, you know what? Honestly, I don't know who's playing who, but I saw that list.
What fucked up human being has anything wrong with Bill Murray?
Oh no. The thing is that John Goodman was a great Baloo,
ex-wife?
but he
Sorry.
was a great Baloo. But I think this movie is going to be completely different than a cartoon. I mean, we have
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson as Ka.
Yeah.
I love that angle. That was pretty cool. And I would not want to see them try to
Plus-
recreate the cartoon.
Plus, you could have Bill Murray as a orangutan, whose name I
Nope.
forgot.
Christopher
No.
Walken is there.
Is
Yeah.
He's,
Oh.
King Louis.
I'm gonna love that.
And
It's gonna be
was
fun.
I'm gonna
Idris
love
Elba
that.
is in this one?
Yep, he's Shere Khan.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
Him playing a
Christopher
tiger.
Walken would be the Panther.
No.
Who's
He's
the Panther?
I think it's Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, I think
I know
so.
Ben Kingsley's in this film, but I don't know if he's.
I think Kingsley's perfect for that.
Yeah, he's perfect. When you look back at the cartoon on the
He's like
first
he
movie,
would
you
have been
think
like
that
the obvious choice to be the snake.
really.
You
would've
know
thought-
what?
I thought he'd
kinda,
be
sorta.
perfect. I thought he would be perfect as Bagheera. I think it's like Patrick Stewart being casted as Professor X.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley was born to be Bagheera.
Yeah.
That works. It does work really well. But I do agree kind of also with the snake thing. He did kind of fit that too.
Yeah.
But I definitely for Panther mode.
Now,
Yeah.
what they should definitely do,
Christopher Walken as Louis is the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
what they should definitely do is hire real animals and train them to dance.
What
course.
what they should do is they should do the Fatboy Slim music video with him as it's said. That's all he's there for.
So instead of flying, he's just swinging on ropes and lines.
Yeah.
I just see Christopher Walken be like, I want to know how to make fire. Come on.
Like, yo,
I want to be like you.
I want to walk like yo.
Talk like
Like
you.
Did you see Kevin Spacey's what did he do? Christopher Walken trying out for Han Solo video.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Oh my
that.
God.
Kevin Spacey does an amazing.
It was
He
one
does
of the-
amazing
It was one of those
in-
like old
you know
like
what?
SNL sketches. Like,
Yeah.
you ever see the Back to the Future auditions?
Yeah.
Like Eddie Murphy as Marty.
Yeah.
And then they did like 50 Shades.
Isn't
of
like
Grey
Kevin
recently.
Pollak is like the best?
I think so.
Yeah.
I
I love-
Kevin Pollak's. He's Doc Brown, right?
No, he does the best Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it's
no.
Jay Moore. Then
Have you seen Christopher Walken reading? Was it? I think it was Goldilocks.
I haven't heard that, but I have heard Christopher Walken doing the Raven, and that's
Raven.
terrifying.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
No, there was one where he did like an actual fairy tale.
Really?
Uh huh.
Yeah, and it was amazing. And I'll show it to you later. if
Nah,
you
it's
haven't seen it.
funny because I heard the explanation for King Louis being this gigantic orangutan.
Uh-huh.
And the explanation is that this is a prehistoric orangutan that has not existed in forever. And the reasoning for that is that orangutans are not indigenous to that area of the jungle.
I would like to know why a bear is in a jungle too.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that I don't know anything about
I don't
animals.
think bears are in jungles.
You don't think so? Well, it
It
might be a
sounds-
Not that
prehistoric.
kind
It
of
might be a
bear.
prehistoric one. I
Yeah.
don't really give a shit.
Yeah, who gives a shit? It's Disney. They can do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Just big, I saw the preview. I was like, this is a big animal jungle. Okay.
Yeah.
those all the animals are a lot bigger than they should be.
They're probably looking and be like, kids are gonna watch this.
It's where the
Fuck those
forest
kids.
meets
Yeah.
the jungle.
They already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the forest meets the jungle.
I want the vultures to be there.
Yeah.
Tell me about being a friend.
Now, we should get Jane Silent Bob to be the vultures.
You want to hear something?
I was thinking about
Wait,
the Monty Python.
I love it.
Okay, there we go.
We should do it. Like, we have the power to change this movie.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Jay and Silent
We
Bob,
do.
I heard this. I don't know if this is true. This is one of those like Kevin Smith could just be way too stoned out of his mind things.
Happens.
So he's making this movie Moose Jaws, which is the third movie in his Canadian trilogy. Tusk, Yoga Hosers, Moose Jaws.
Yoga hosers.
And Moose Jaws is just Jaws with a moose, and it's like a parody of Jaws almost. And so he says when
That's scary. Mooses are terrifying.
yeah, they are. They just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And so he says he's looking for. He's got basically all the characters there, and he's looking for like the Captain Quint equivalent.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "Who do I write in there?" So he decides he's going to write Jay and Silent Bob into this universe as the Quint. And so he was doing this interview in Australia that's been getting a lot of traction now, because he said he was talking with Jay Muse, and Jay Muse says, "Well, doesn't Quint die in the movie? Doesn't the shark eat Quint?" And he said, "Yeah. Well, I guess one of us is going to have to die." And
That'd
Jay
be
said,
so
"Not
amazing.
me. He's going to kill off Silent Bob."
That would be amazing to finally just see Jay and Silent Bob die.
Yeah.
And
Or
like
at
the-
least just one die. Can you imagine what okay, let's really think this through.
But no, him saving Silent Bob and
Yeah.
have them both die.
I like it. I'd do it.
That would be so cool. That would be amazing to see these fictional characters that we've seen through all these years, going through all this universe. You never expect them to die,
Yeah.
and have them die. That would be epic. Now I've never been excited about them in film.
For a Kevin Smith movie?
Yeah.
Could we also get the funeral where Silent Bob is
Jesus
actually
Christ,
in a
I'm down.
coffin in like a tuxedo but still wearing jorts?
Yeah. Tuxedo
No,
shorts.
I want them to be just mutilated by this moose. Like there's no coffin. They're done. They're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Oh man, because I don't want to see Yoga Hosers.
No.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't care.
At the end, could they play Fuck Canada?
Yeah.
Blame Canada, but instead
Ah.
it's Fuck Canada.
That sounds
Killed
so cool.
everybody
Yeah.
from the world.
See, I don't know if it's going to be true. He'll probably stick with it.
He
He made Tusk, so
I
think
love a
he'll
good
stick
ending.
with it.
I love a good
God.
ending. I love a good ending. I love a good death. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting.
So, a typical thing we always do towards the end of the podcast is we've been doing. Bryant loves having something to read.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he always loves doing the box office. So in his memory, since he's dead,
Yeah.
I wanted to do last weekend's, not this current
Eaten
weekend.
by
Okay.
a moose.
Should I read it?
Box office mode.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah. You know what? You should do
Yeah,
it.
let's
You're
stunt
the
double.
stunt double, not the understudy. You don't do lines.
Exactly.
No,
So
let's-
everyone, Bryant Stuntcock is going to read the box office reviews.
The reviews.
Or not the reviews,
Reviews.
the box office.
grosses.
Yeah, the money.
the box office stuff.
What's even come out in the last
How
like,
Hollywood has made money this
week and a
week.
half?
All right. So, The Perfect Guy. You know that creepy stalker movie?
Is that
Nope.
Is that a Tyler Perry
Is that...
movie?
No, it's not.
It's actually a really
It's
fucked up,
trying-
like, creepy-ass movie.
Really?
It's trying really hard to be a Tyler Perry movie. Like, if...
Who tries to be a Tyler Perry movie?
Like,
Tyler Perry.
Imagine the
Yeah.
people... imagine the cameraman from the Tyler Perry movie got fired from that movie and started making other movies.
Okay.
He would be on this movie.
So, it's supposed to be a thriller?
It's
I like
supposed to
to
be
think
like a
that the
fucked up
camera
thriller,
guy
yeah.
from Tyler Perry who got fired, all he knows is following black people, so that's all he ever does.
well, he's doing
Well, son,
Okay.
sir, we have this job for you here. You can do the next Avengers movie. But not enough black people.
Yeah.
Not enough black people.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing pretty well because The Perfect Guy made $25,888,154.
What's that
Get-
movie
His
about?
first weekend?
It's
It's okay. It's about this chick who finds a dude, and they're like, "Oh, we hit now so well," and then he turns out to be like this really jealous, violent type.
Oh my god.
She
Okay.
breaks up. They move on. And then he gets a new
stalks her.
boyfriend. He stalks her. He like kidnaps and does murdery things.
Who's the actors, or is it just...
Who are the actors?
Unknown people.
No, they're
Like-
not unknowns. I just don't know who the fuck they are.
I can go in and check.
Don't check.
I feel like a weird movie
But
buff,
it
though.
made 20,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It made $25
He
million
already
its
did
first
it.
weekend.
Well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's not bad.
I didn't look
Yeah,
at
it made
Yeah.
big
For a
first
movie
weekend.
like that.
Well, also
for
look at the rest of the list.
Plus,
It's-
you gotta
Oh,
consider
I'm looking forward to the
okay.
list.
what its
So-
budget was.
the rest of the
Then
list is competing
the
against
next.
stuff.
The next is The Visit. I have no
Oh.
idea what that's about.
What the fuck
That's
is
that's
it?
M. Night Shyamalan's
The
movie.
Shyamalan.
Oh, is it?
It's a
How
found-
did that-
it's a found
Shyamalan.
footage.
He made a lot of money.
It's on Matt Shyamalan's. What he does? He had a lot of money from the last Airbender.
Last Airbender.
Well,
Which fuck that movie.
He got 25.
Because it's not the last Airbender. Apparently, he wants to do a sequel.
Yes, and he's actually being told
He's standing by it.
No,
not only him. The studio actually is like, let's do this shit.
I love the
And they're
action
all-
move
they're
by
all-
Aang where he's like, "Oh, we're in a battle. I have to meditate." I'm like,
no.
when is that
Nope.
when is that a solution?
It's a genius movie, though. It's a genius movie idea, though, because people are gonna buy tickets going, how can this get worse?
That's incorrect.
Yep.
No, actually, they're gonna go buy tickets because we saw what's her name move on to do Transformers, and she's freaking just like this porn star now, practically. She's legs and
man.
Shia
tits.
LaBeouf?
My
Shia
favorite
LaBeouf is
part.
legs and tits.
Do it! Do it!
Do it! Do
Yesterday, you said today. Now
Just
it's
let me
today.
say,
Follow your dreams.
Have you seen Actual Cannibal?
Yeah.
I love it.
I actually
Love it so
want
much.
to.
It's
I
old,
want to
but-
go back over that Do It TED Talks he does, and like put like superimpose the
That
bag
wasn't
over his
a
head.
real-
That was a real
That's
TED
real.
Talks.
It wasn't a
What?
TED Talks.
No.
Yeah,
He
it was.
No,
recorded
it wasn't.
like
It was for this like film student in New York who they had to do a bunch of motivational like scene.
I was in the person that he actually did
No, it
that.
was
No.
not a
TED
TED
No,
Talk.
because they put
put,
so many
like, a
parodies
fake
of him
one.
being
Yeah.
all over the place.
My favorite one is the one of him on the balcony, though.
Yeah.
Where
Do
the guy,
it!
The guy's like, "Oh my God, Shia, why are you?" He's like, "I'm gonna call the cops." Do it! You've been here since yesterday. Yesterday you said today. It's like, God, just please, Shia, shut up.
Okay, so moving back to this.
Yeah, visit
So the
and
visit, 25,427,500.
Are they showing the budget yet?
Close
Huh?
second.
Can you see the budget?
The budget? I don't think this is right.
I went and saw Mad
$10.
Max. I went and saw Mad Max
$5.
when it got re-released.
Are you serious?
Everybody was seeing it.
Budget over here on the right here, $5.
No, it wasn't.
I know it wasn't. That
That'd be
doesn't-
fantastic. It's like he just owed debts.
Yeah.
That's like all that they actually spent.
No,
The
because I went and saw Mad Max when it got re-released in IMAX, and everybody else in line was there for
he
the
might have
visit.
filmed in
No,
his
this
house.
doesn't make sense because all of them are really, really low.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, there is a percent change, and it doesn't have anything on it yet.
Oh no, that means 5 million.
Oh,
If
okay.
if they don't show any more numbers, that's in millions. It's
Okay.
Hollywood. They
Yeah.
work in millions.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Because it's a found footage
$5.
movie, so it was probably pretty cheap to make. But I don't think it was that cheap.
Either
I
way,
could barely buy a meal at Jack in the
single
Box.
disposable camera.
Yeah. Kodak.
though, so in that case, he made 500%.
Okay.
Is that your math, or is that on the thing?
Well, 5 million to 25 million
Yeah.
No, are you doing that in your head, or is it on the list?
on my head.
Yeah. He's making you the I know math face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got that
It's-
Rain Man look in his eyes.
It's not really hard. It's 25.
Fuck you!
Shut up.
And
Fuck
5.
you.
Shut up.
It's-
Okay,
okay,
you're an actual bioengineer.
Yeah.
I'm a
We're
student.
online entertainers, you fuckwad.
Yeah.
Do you really think we have a whole lot of intelligence between
But
us? all?
Don't give us this common
20
sense math nonsense.
It's 25
Oh, nope, you're
divided
done.
by 5.
Okay, you say that. I think orange juice. So move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Mooses.
Now next,
Moses.
next, I'm really actually kind of sad about this. The War Room.
Yeah,
Who
Jesus.
knows about War
It's
Room?
like-
Yeah, I know
Christian.
about it. It's been up top for like so
Terrible.
long.
It's terrible.
It's
What
like
is
it's,
the War
it's
Room?
one of those like like God's not dead, heaven is for real kind of movies.
Oh, right, right,
But
right.
Which,
this
by the
one's
way, I've said it on a
incredibly-
previous podcast before. That movie's basically about evil Hercules. Remember when he grew the goatee and he was
Yeah.
evil?
Yeah.
He grows a goatee
The
back.
Sovereign.
He goes back.
Sorry, I
yeah,
marathon
exactly.
Hercules recently.
He grows a goatee, goes
Yeah.
through time warp, and winds up in modern America, and just teaches kids that fuck God, he's dead. Have no faith.
Oh, okay.
And see, I love this one because I don't think it really focuses on the face so much because I love how basically it's a woman who wants her husband to stop being a fucking douchebag. Who he is. He's
Okay.
Fan
horrible.
Forstick?
Yeah, yeah. And like, there's one scene in the movie where he doesn't have sex with another woman. He doesn't cheat on his wife because he has food poisoning. He's totally down for it. He doesn't go like,
Yeah.
you know what, this woman's
Is
treating
this
me well.
God making sure it doesn't happen?
Honey.
Apparently.
Come
That
on.
is, that's how
yeah.
God does it. That's
Oh,
how it works
God.
in mysterious
Cheating
ways.
on my wife. Cheating on my wife.
I'm sorry, I can't come over
And so-
tonight. I had bad Buca de Beppo.
What I don't get is
Come
that
back on me.
That must be God because Boogity Beppo doesn't fail you.
Yeah.
now this guy's such a shitbag. I don't understand why he doesn't just like
Shitbag.
have his food poisoning,
Food poisoning.
come back
Yeah.
and just keep like continue because
That's
he's totally down.
That's a sign from God.
Yeah. He's like, nah, you know, I have food poisoning.
That sounds like a fake excuse to give to your mistress. I can't come over today.
I have food
I
poisoning.
have food poisoning.
Now, War Room, though, it came out a couple weeks ago, didn't it not?
Yeah, and
So
now
it's still
It opened up in the first
You
spot.
have no idea. I worked at a theater. I worked at a theater, and there are a lot of stupid Christians that just love when they see a Christian movie
They
come
eat
out.
that shit
They're
up.
just. I saw people.
I was
people-
working at a movie theater when Passion of the Christ came out.
Yeah, this one lady I forget the movie it was, but she sat in there and she's like, I was like, excuse me, ma'am, but you have to leave while we clean up the theater. And she's like, oh, I'm seeing it again. And I was like, do you have a ticket for the next film? And she's like, no, I'm just gonna sit here and see it again. It was really, really touching. It really touched me. I was like, you can't be here unless you buy another ticket. And she went to go buy another ticket.
Oh god.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm glad it touched you, but let it touch your wallet a second time.
Yeah, I need your money.
I would
Now,
like-
Let me touch
I
you.
would like to say like
Just like church, we need your money.
need your money.
now I'm not Christian.
Uh-huh.
Right?
No, that's me.
are.
That's me.
Awesome. Yeah.
Are you
exactly.
Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's-
Oh yeah, your
it's-
name. Yeah, I'm talking about religion. Yeah, go.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
That went
But-
right,
that went right over
over
my head.
And there are some like awesome Christians, like most of them.
Of course.
But then there's some dumb shit ones.
Yeah.
And they apparently got this movie an extra 7,770,000.
Oh, you mean plus its budget?
This is just this weekend.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Just this weekend.
That's
Yeah.
good business for one weekend.
Well, let's
Yeah.
be honest.
I need to
The
make a
religious
Christian movie.
the religious community actually does go to see movies repetitively.
So
Yeah.
I am going to also say this: the total gross is 39,560,812.
I'm gonna take a wild guess though that its producers, like its production houses, are all church based, so they write off all of their budget.
Yep.
Maybe, and also
Or they're Jewish.
The budget's $3 million.
$2 million? $3
That's
million?
fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I like what you said earlier. We all got to get and talk after this about making a religious film.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
gonna
I
strike it.
have an idea of a religious film. That I
Yeah?
don't know why they haven't done it.
Yeah.
I think I can make money.
Jesus Vampire
We'll talk.
No,
We'll,
no.
we'll talk
We'll
about
talk-
this off air.
We'll talk off air.
Now the funny thing about it is, I remember like I watch reviews of other people reviewing movies because I'm broke and I don't want to go watch movies. Right?
Okay.
Um,
Sorry. I don't want to watch this movie, but I'll watch this YouTube of this guy talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
because I'm broke.
Yeah.
And I don't really
I-
want to.
That's why
Even though I don't have money, I still need to form opinions about
That's why
this.
Let's Plays on YouTube are so big, because people
Yeah.
don't want to spend like
Exactly.
$79 on a fucking video game.
Which, by the way, Until Dawn, apparently it's great to watch.
Not to play.
No,
I
I've
would not
played
pay
it. I've
60
played
bucks.
it. It's shitty. It's really shitty because the controls are really like, oh, I can't tell if I'm walking to the wall or if I'm jerking off.
Also, another
Why not
great game to watch is PT, which is fucking terrifying.
Which is no
why
longer gonna
I will
happen.
Never play it.
What is PT? What does that stand for?
That is
a
that's
playable
that's
teaser.
the demo. Playable
Oh,
teaser.
right. That is
Yeah.
terrifying. I
You
won't
seen
play
it?
it. I won't play it.
It's
You know what?
amazing.
The,
Same way
the
when I
ghost
was,
the ghost that
uh,
could jump on you was not scary as the
Okay.
fetus in the sink.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
No,
that was
I hated the lady
terrifying.
standing in the middle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She's
What's
chilling. there.
terrifying
Yeah.
is the entire creepy atmosphere and how they set it up,
And
how,
that was supposed to be like essentially how the entire game was gonna play out. Now we're
But-
not gonna get that shit.
But fuck Konami.
But fuck Konami.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck.
Which
For
you know
so
what?
many
Honestly,
reasons.
I've been playing Metal Gear Solid
Konami.
5.
Yeah.
And
You asshole! I want that game.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it as much as I want to like
That's
it.
unfortunate.
Now here's the
But it's
thing.
still a ton of fucking fun.
I
Yeah.
will say one thing about that. Konami keeps like saying like, no, you can't do this thing. You can't, because there's stuff they wanted to add and change, or Kojima did, and they're like, no, we're adding stuff that even if you don't like it, like the microtransactions was not a
Yeah.
thing before.
Yeah. Well, Kojima bailing with what's his name?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
No, from Metal Gear Solid.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind, brain fart. No, I'm trying to remember the game. Zone of Enders. They were gonna make a third
Oh,
Zone of Enders.
Yeah.
And now with Kojima bailing,
Yeah. He might be able to do
with
it.
Konami. Well, no, he doesn't have the rights. Konami
can-
owns the rights.
Right, but have you seen what a lot of the artists are doing now?
Jerking off.
Yes. And they're
My Little
making-
Pony porn.
They're continuing on their series as new names.
I don't want that. I want continuation. The freaking
Mega Man
Mega
is now
9 or Mega 8 or whatever it
Mighty
is.
Number
Mighty
9.
Number 9. That pisses me off. I just be honest.
I think we're lost, Nathan.
Yeah, they lost it.
Okay, so basically, the creator of Mega Man got dropped by Capcom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he went off and crowdfunded his own game, which is essentially a new Mega Man game, which isn't Mega Man.
Yeah.
You play
Cold
exactly
Mountain.
like Mega Man. You fight bosses just like Mega Man. You beat them, you get new powers just like Mega Man, but it's Mighty Number 9.
Okay.
And there's a same thing happened with Castlevania.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
maker
I
of
don't
Castlevania
like it. I don't like it.
left, and I love it personally because I think it gives them a venue to
Mighty Nine
make new
alive.
Yeah.
It gives them a venue to make new games with new styles. They get to change the style, they get to change characters and redo whatever they didn't like before, and just start anew, right? I think that's cool, personally. I understand why you wouldn't like it.
Your opinion is wrong.
Yeah, some people just
Well-
have different opinions.
Fuck you! I'm going back to my movie screenings.
Okay.
And then we have. I'm gonna go down the list a bit because
We'll
there's
just do the
one
top
movie.
5.
Do the
'cause,
5.
Yeah, just
yeah.
top 5.
Don't have to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I will do this one though that's not in the top 5.
Okay.
Because it's actually one I want to see.
Okay.
Called Straight Outta Compton.
All right.
That's a fantastic movie.
So here.
Right? I've heard it's fantastic. This weekend it made 3,923,895
Okay.
with
What-
a budget of 28 million.
All the Christian families, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But the
No,
total
they go to see it
gross-
again and again.
Yeah.
1 second. The total gross for this movie is 155,546,495.
That makes a lot of money.
I don't know why
That's
this
all
came
it
to
says.
mind, but we were talking about video games. You know what I just realized? There's only a 1-year age gap when you're legally allowed to play Dead or Alive games.
What?
What do you mean?
Two of the characters are underage. And
Okay.
they're like bouncing around, like doing the most titty-tastic things, and they're bouncing around like naked playing volleyball.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Are they showing their stuff? Are they being nude?
Pretty much.
They're actually
That pretty much is different.
They discovered actually that
Jimmy studied up
they're
on this.
naked. They're naked underneath the bathing suits,
Yeah.
and there are glitches that cause the bathing suits to like be stuck
Sure,
up on
glitches.
their head.
Uh-huh.
Glitches, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like stuck up above their head, like frozen in time.
Yeah.
And then there's actually like nipples and hoo-haws underneath.
Huh.
Now,
Those crazy perverted Japanese.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Now, you know
if that was
what's
a
fun?
glitch, if I found that as a glitch as a game designer, I wouldn't put nipples and hoo-ha underneath. I would put something really just terrifying.
Danny DeVito's face.
That'd be great.
It shows up and there's Danny DeVito.
No, just a frozen clip.
And it talks.
Lubricated, sweaty Danny DeVito coming out of the couch.
Yeah.
Oh god. Now there's one thing. So, just in Japan,
You're Japan. You're Japan.
my Japan.
Fuck Japan.
The age of consent is 13.
Of course it is.
Yep. But people between the ages
And you can
of,
buy a 13-year-old out of a vending machine.
There you go. Between the ages of 13 and 17,
It's this.
they're only allowed to have sex with other 13 to 17 year olds.
Okay.
After that, they're not allowed to, and then 18 upwards.
Interesting.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm thinking the bar mitzvah bar.
Yeah, but it's still the Japanese. They're fucking creepy as hell no matter what you look at.
Well,
There
you
are
know
more
why.
men wearing women's used panties that they get out of the vending machine.
Oh, they don't wear them.
On
Yeah,
their
they
face.
do.
Okay.
They
yeah, they wear them on
snip
their
them.
face.
Which, by the
Super
way,
hentai.
yeah. By the way, we're going to be doing a commentary on Super Hentai.
Well,
the
it's called
Japanese-
hentai common.
No, this is America, motherfucker. Super Hentai. We're watching the America version.
Yeah.
But the American version is also called hentai common.
America.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I do love it. It's Super Sentai.
Yeah.
Super hentai.
I guess the one thing coming out of Japan right now I'm excited for is that new Pokemon amiibo.
Pokemon.
What is that?
Pokemon Go? Are you talking
Yeah,
about that?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sounds dangerous.
Well, not, it's not an amiibo. The what
It's a
it was
little
called?
thing.
Did you hear some of the fears about it?
The augmented reality
Yeah. Did you
thing.
hear about some of the fears of it? And
that people are
everyone's
just gonna walk out in traffic or shit?
No. That you'll be at home or you'll be sleeping and you feel like the vibration and it says you've got a Mr. Mime in the corner of your room. And you can't see it until you bring out the augmented reality. Like, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I just pray that one day I wake up and it buzzes and I hold my phone up and there's a Magikarp sitting in my toilet.
Yeah.
And I'm pissing on Magikarp. I'm like, whoa.
And the other
No, I
one was,
just think-
excuse me, sir, you can't enter the White House. I have to. There's a rare Pokemon inside. And Bob was like, shit, I gotta get it.
Mewtwo is inside. Sir, you can't go in. And then he just leaves and goes catching himself.
Yeah.
Where are you going, inmate? I'm sorry.
think-
There's a Mewtwo right outside.
I'm looking forward to like they show a scene in the trailer of like hundreds of people in Times Square like throwing fake Pokeballs at
Yeah.
Mewtwo floating in front of the sign. I'm waiting for this crowd to come rushing out and be like, oh my god, the dweebs are coming. Can you imagine what happens at Comic-Con?
Oh,
If this
God.
thing goes live?
Annoying as shit. Oh,
I'll
God.
straight up. I'll be just like right out of the black vagina again. I'll just be throwing bows. Just,
Wait.
oh.
Wait. If that was happening in Times Square, you just see random people like throwing stuff. and then just a homeless man who has no idea what the hell is going on.
Just picking up as many balls as he can. Like,
No, there's no balls. You would just see a bunch of people swatting at the air.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
What's
Yeah.
going on? It's finally happening! They're finally here! They're in my brain!
It's the sign.
Do you see them too?
Put on the
It's a
sunglasses!
sign, all right. It's a sign we're going to have business.
Just put on the sunglasses!
Oh, I miss you, right?
Oh, man.
Now I'm just thinking back to the Mr. Mime. Like, yeah, middle 90s. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You would
wait,
see it.
I'm miming
It's
and
back
no one
at
else
your
can see it.
fear. It's back at your fear of looking in the corner and not seeing Mime in the corner. You have to pull up your phone and see the augmented reality.
He's not there. He's not there. If I don't look at my phone, he's not there.
If I catch him, he'll go away.
Dude, there we go. That's the new low budget horror movie we're doing. It's like some augmented reality game where it can't kill you if you don't look at your phone. But
Or
you
what if
need
it
the
can't
rare.
kill you? But the only way to get away from it is if you look at your phone.
The only way to get away from the game is to play the
The only way you see it is through your phone.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it follows, but with your phone.
Yeah, or like a 13 Ghost with the ghost
Oh my
viewing
god,
glasses.
yeah.
oh, man.
That movie fucking rocked. The new one, the new one with
With Tony Shalhoub.
yeah,
With Guillermo del Toro.
exactly.
So I do have one last reading.
Oh god, here we go.
Thing, which 90 Minutes in Heaven.
90
Right.
Minutes in Heaven, that's right. Another
Right.
Christian movie.
Oh, I thought it was a makeout.
Yeah, I thought that was the toilet that you just took in the closet.
Which sounds amazing, but
It's, I'm
You have
still
an hour and
picturing
a
them
half.
making out in the closet.
90 minutes in heaven. Yeah,
you
I've
have
made
an hour and a half. There would be more than making out. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say,
saying.
after 20 minutes.
Depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
You have a lot of orifices to make out with. You can even do the elbow if you bend it right.
See, like,
Is that your makeout sound? Yeah.
That's how I got Kara.
I can believe it.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Christian. I like long walks on the beach and
Spread your legs and go for time. Oh my
That's my
god.
signature move. The
I'm sorry, I haven't had enough caffeine for this today.
Right,
But,
that's what you have
alright.
enough of.
So this movie made 2,035,273.
And this was his opening weekend, wasn't it?
I guess, I don't know. But the budget was 5 million.
Oh, fuck.
So it hasn't made it yet. There's
Isn't
Jesus.
Mannequin Skywalker's in it, too?
Mannequin Skywalker?
Yeah.
Mannequin
Hayden
Skywalker.
Yeah.
I like that. I've never heard that phrase.
No?
You've never seen Clerks 2?
No, you what? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
well, they-
Oh my god, brain dead.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't have enough caffeine.
Yeah.
I'd go
There's
get a
only one
I'd,
trilogy.
I'd go get a latte or something like that, but the coffee shops are just flooded with teenagers right now, so I can't handle it.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of
Makes
teens.
sense. I mean, it's the best time of the year.
Well, the
There's
teens
a
getting their
movie-
pumpkin spice and shit.
You mean like the periods all sync up and they all have to go to Starbucks at the same time to get
That's
their
not only
coffee?
chicks. There's guys that like my pumpkin spice as well.
Yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
It's not for me, but I don't know. I'm
Did-
kind of
well,
neutral.
You can say that and all, but let's be completely honest. It's just flavors and nasty shit.
And delicious
injected.
fucking flavors.
I don't know how to respond to this. I want to be. I'm the host of the show. I have
Yeah.
to be respectful, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be good. But I'm
Good.
just going to say, I said it to Raisin already. But your opinion is wrong.
That's incorrect.
No,
Your
it
opinion
is-
is wrong. Come on.
Wait. Are you guys,
I love
you guys
pumpkin
are
spice.
fighting about pumpkin spice right now?
No, we're
Yeah,
not
it's
fighting
not
about pumpkin
fighting.
spice. We're being very honest with one another
Yeah.
because pumpkin spice is one of the
one person being correct
It's
and one person
every
being
fucking
incorrect.
where, and it's ruining our economy. It's
I
ruining
think it's
our-
great. I mean, it's only one. It's only for like a season of the year. You
It
can
was
have
a
one
good
season.
joke a couple years ago about let's just put pumpkin spice. Or now they're actually doing it, and
Yeah.
they're like seriously, these fucking just mentally retarded people just go flooding to it everywhere they go.
Aye, that's a little harsh. Come on, man.
How is it harsh
it's
when it's just true?
delicious. It's delicious.
This isn't even
I'm
opinion.
okay
now.
with the
This is
kind.
honest.
Come on.
Flavor, you can also enjoy Botox and think that you're really smiling. It's fake. Everything about it is fake.
That's all right. I don't care about Botox. I'm talking about pumpkin spice. This is a time where we can actually have like October. I can dig it just being in October. It begins it begins in September, and that's fine by me too.
Your
Have a
body-
head start in
Take this away
October.
from him.
And don't take it
It's
away.
on
I'm
that.
not trying to take away from it. I'm trying to get us to stop spreading and everything. It's like a cancer growing into everything we have.
including your microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah, your orange microphone.
my orange microphone apparently tastes like pumpkin too.
No, you're
Um,
wrong about this. It's
no.
delicious. I'm
You've
okay
never
with this.
tasted anything pumpkin. Look,
You haven't had any pumpkin spice?
I've had pumpkin spice, and,
All right.
and it tasted like the stuff you put on the pumpkin pie, and then it, like, injects asshole into the latte.
Ah, that's bullshit, man. I'm sorry. I can't. No.
It's a tumor. It's a
delicious, amazing
corporate,
tumor. It's a tumor that we want.
It's a corporate tumor, and you're just falling into the category of these teenage girls like, it's time. It's August now. I feel so festive.
No, come on.
You want to feel festive? Go pick up a maple leaf and smack someone in the face with it. Go
while drinking your pumpkin spice coffee.
No, while dumping that shit down the drain.
No. I love pumpkin spice. I'm going to be always for a pumpkin spice. Pumpkin
Go get
spice
some
is gonna be
hot
everywhere.
apple cider. Go roast a
Pretty much like
marshmallow.
pumpkin spice in October is kind of like Pokemon. You have to get them all. You have to catch them all. You have to drink them all. Eat them all.
So before this gets violent,
So you're explaining this is actually a drug.
I'm a little
Yeah,
worried.
sure, I'm okay with it being a drug.
You okay with it being a
Yeah,
drug?
it's delicious. It's
So-
amazing.
Jesus
So
Christ! Now the
before-
feds are going to come down and like give guns to Starbucks just that way they can have an
They're
excuse
not
to
going to
rape
give
them.
people guns. They're not going to give people guns. It's
Look
just
what they
gonna
did in
be-
Mexico with the drugs.
all right. So
It's not
before
a big
this gets
issue.
violent, I think we are going a little long.
No, we're
I
not.
don't care
we
if
still
we're
got-
going
we still
along.
got
Right
another
now, we're
10
just talking
minutes
about
left.
the pumpkin
We're-
spice.
We're working on something here. This is important, okay? So just before we move on, let's stay on
I
topic.
got to admit,
Yeah.
though, everybody needs to hear their voice, but you guys could calm down just a little bit. It's just,
I'm not going to
it's-
calm
it's
down on
pumpkin
this.
spice.
This is one subject that they always have. The Christians say, "Oh, we gotta get rid of Halloween. We have to start Christmas." Christmas has already begun in some stores. Let's just have Halloween. The pumpkin spice is a tradition right now.
Maybe they're trying to. Maybe the quote unquote Christians are trying to kill off all these idiots with this pumpkin spice. Like let's inject them with so much.
Idiots,
shit.
come on, man.
Let's give them diabetes. Let's give them fucking like caffeine overdoses. How much money? Let's see. It cost like $5 for a latte 2 years ago. Now a latte costs like $20,000 each cup. So you go dump and inject the cafe lattes or whatever the fuck you're doing with the pumpkin spice in your veins, and you're gonna have
You
like,
drink it. You drink it and you enjoy it, and you celebrate the pumpkin season. You
It's not
celebrate
the
Halloween.
pumpkin season. It's
the pumpkin
August.
season.
It's an entire season for an entire amount
That's
of
not
things.
even August. It's September.
Okay, it's going on for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It's going on for like 3 months.
And I'm okay with that. It's the pumpkin season. We're getting into autumn. It's like the entrance. It's again.
You got nothing but airheads and yoga pants just drinking.
Airheads and
God.
Coke. No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm gonna
Wait.
Pumpkin spice forever.
Go get your Uggs on.
I'm gonna go get my Uggs on. I'm gonna go get delicious pumpkin spice. It's gonna be delicious.
Look,
No,
you know what? No, just
I'm gonna
out
leave. I'm
of
gonna
here,
leave.
off the
I'm gonna
show.
leave.
I don't want you on my show.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
leave.
want you.
I'm
No,
done.
you're
I'm
not
done.
leaving.
I'm
I'm
gonna
kicking
leave.
you off. I'm kicking
All
you
right,
off.
Whatever you say. I'm gonna be gone.
Gone.
See you.
See ya.
Wow. Okay.
Enjoy your Uggs.
He's my ride.
Don't
I'm gonna
worry.
get coffee.
No, I'm making my own coffee for the next 3 fucking
I
months.
kind of have like no appetite for coffee now, honestly. But
You know what? Fuck this.
That's harsh.
I don't care what Jimmy says. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everyone know. This is now my mission to make sure everyone knows that this is gone too far. This has been too long coming. It's spreading. Like I said, it's in everything we buy. It's everywhere we go. We're gonna have pumpkin spice scented gasoline for our cars soon. This is getting too much.
I mean, cinnamon's cool.
look, you guys both made very fair points. I'll give you that. But this is not the place to do it. You know, you guys are getting really heated. I think
You're right.
the best thing to
We're
do
going to the internet with this.
is, you could do that. Yeah, that's an
Or-
idea. I was
or you
All
going
of
to
it.
say kind of just drop it, but that's,
That doesn't sound like something that's supposed to happen.
I don't
Okay.
think that's happening.
You could also just stop breathing, and then what happens then?
true. Well, what are you guys going to do? Have like a debate or something?
Yes.
Okay.
He was kidding.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like that
I
look in
mean
his eyes.
yes.
I don't like it either.
Jimmy Purcell, you're going to listen to this at some point, and everyone's going to shout this out to you. This is a challenge. I'm going to prove to everyone that you are wrong about pumpkin spice, and that it's just corporate evil. It's not even
Huge
food. Jimmy, it's on.